Good day and welcome to today's edition of the Sport Drop Show. I'm Limpa Mupetami, your host. Let's kickstart the show with the hit list. Top Namibian race horses from Ochinene, Amanus and Okahanja racing clubs dominated at the Mount Polo Affair race held in Botswana last Saturday. The event saw local horses competing against their equally fierce Botswana counterparts and vied for 350,000 in prize money. In the 2,400-meter division, which served as the grand race of the competition, Aminus Racing's French Leaf took first position, followed by Perfectly Party of Botswana, followed in third by Botswana's Brave Warrior. Moving on, despite the hullabaloo around his upcoming fight against America's Raymond Moratala, Namibia's former WBO Global Superweight Featherweight Champion Jeremiah Nakathila remains calm and has warned his opponent that he is no newcomer to Las Vegas boxing dugout. Well, of course, the 32-year-old Nakathila is set to square off against Moratala at the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas. That, of course, great fight coming up. Up next is the sharpshooter segment of the show, but quickly, an ad break. The MTC Nestor Sunshine Tobias Boxing Academy will host the Independence Boxing Championship on the 22nd of April at the Vinto Country Club. The likes of Namibian boxers Charles Shinima and Paulus Njolonimus will be in action. Nestor Tobias believes the boxers have what it takes to retain titles. Well, have a listen to what he had to say at a press conference that was recently held in Vinto ahead of the fights.
Today is another milestone when it comes to the MTC Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy. We accept this, although it's a big shock for us, we accept this sponsor with all of us heart, our boxers, managers, and boxing community in Namibia. We've been in a relationship with PST Bet for 1 year, and we've been doing things together. We happen to know each other. PST Bet is a company who respect their brand. They are very ambitious when it comes to their brand. That's why MTC allow PST Bet to join our group when it comes to boxing. So, MTC is one of the admired brand. And, when you say you're making a connection in a PST Bet, you talk about you play, we pay, and we come to the Sunshine Academy, no pay, no gain. That's a brilliant combination. And from now on, we take boxing to the next level. And for PST Bet, you show your money is going to be well invested, and I get the value of the investment. If you talk about MTC, it's a very unselfish company, very successful. It's why it allows other corporates to come and join them in hand to develop sport in Namibia. So money is not for Nesta, it's not for Nelly, it's not for Steven, it's not for any MTC employee or the academy. It's the money for the land of the brave. Because this kid, we're gonna take us to the next level, locally and internationally. Now, from now on, you see PST Bet in the biggest venue of boxing in the world. because all the boxers, when I wear PSD bet MTC on their trunk, it's from now on, whether it's in the USA, whether it's in UK, whether it's in Namibia, it doesn't matter which region, PSD bet will be acknowledged and will be part of the development of boxing from now on. We at MTC Sunshine, we work with everybody in boxing. It's up to you to say no. For us, everybody is welcome to work with us. That's why I always make this statement, all the managers, coaches, promoters, submit your name to our office. Because we've got the office in the city center, 3rd floor, room 303. It's easy to find us. You can get us on the website, doesn't matter, you know me. So bring your name. For a boxer, you can join us. But we're just excited, you know, to be in today I'm very excited to be in Namibia. It's sponsored by Namibian company, owned by Namibians, and that's a big achievement. We can just do things together and produce more world champions and more champions. You can see from around Fiji, that was March. Today, we're in March. That's a year, exactly a year. And we managed to put three boxers in the world rating. You know, to fight for the world title, we have to be in the world rating in the top 50. We managed that together with the MTC, Sunshine, and the co-sponsor by PST Bet. If you remember, in around Fiji, we had three regional titles. And for sure, last fight in Rama Tech, we had 4 regional titles. And all those kids, they're in the top 15 right now. And that's a big achievement for a country like Namibia. We compete against the big countries like UK, America, Mexico. And soon we're going to announce a big fight in one of the big countries, you know. Unfortunately, we were supposed to be in Australia today, but the fight has been postponed because of the opponent injured on chicken out. We don't know. That's the news we're getting, but that doesn't demoralize us. Energy keeping is training, is in the gym, and then just waiting for the next movement. And sooner we're going to announce our next event, I think.
Well, if you're a boxing fanatic, Windhoek Country Club is the place to be on the 22nd of April. We now cross over to the Game Changer segment of the show.
Yes, viewers, well, we are joined by Lorenza Brenzonski, all the way from Sanlam, to just give us a brief or to just give us more details of the big event that's coming up shortly, of the Sanlam Marathon, that is. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
No, we're good, we're good. I mean, my team lost, but that's not the topic of discussion. I'm getting it very hard here at the office. But can you just tell the viewers more about the event that's coming?
So the Sanlam Coastal Marathon will be taking place the 29th of April in the coast, in Swakopmund. We are expecting 1,000 runners. 1,000
runners? Wow, that's a lot.
We aim high.
Aim high, so if you fall, you don't fall too low. Yeah.
So at this moment, we have 450 entrants thus far since the time that we launched. and it's increasing by the day. And I'm saying at this point, it means Friday, we had the last numbers.
Friday was the last time you guys had numbers in, okay?
Yes, so registration is due the 14th of April, sorry.
14th of April,
14th
okay.
of April, there's no late registration. So for the ones that feel like they want to go and register there, and so unfortunately it's not going to work that way.
So when is the deadline for registration?
14th of April.
14th of April, so 14th, after that, no registration for those that want to come join.
Yes, please. We are trying to, curb things that are not controllable. So in the end, the objective of this marathon is just so that we can focus on health. One of our CSR projects or CSR focus areas is health at Sanlam, and this ties very perfectly into it. We look at the physical and mental health of our people right across the country, and also just to up athletes' skills in the process. We are, with this marathon, there's an ability for you to qualify. It's a qualifier event for the Comrades and the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon.
Okay, yeah.
So those two marathons are still outstanding for the year, and people are still running to get to that process. Yes. So we have 4 races in the categories.
I was about to ask about the races.
5 kilometer, 10 kilometer walk and run, 21 kilometer run, and then the 42.2 kilometer run.
42.2.
So I hear that I'm going to do 21 kilometers. I don't know if I'm going to be alive after that, but those are the 4 categories that we have. Our prize money ranges from, say, with 42, we have best male, female.
Best male, female, yeah.
21 the same, 10 the same, and it ranges for 42 kilometers, 15,000 first prize.
First prize.
Second prize, 7,000, and then third prize, $5,000.
That's good money, but okay, yeah.
It's good money. And
so that's not the same for all the categories?
No, that's for 42.
For 42 only?
Yeah. For 10 and 21, we have 7, 5, and 3. So first 7, second prize 5, and then last one 3.
Last one 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, in that regard, we spoke earlier in the week, I think it was like a few weeks ago, 2 weeks back, when you were saying you guys also have like a donation thing that's going on.
Yes.
Can you just run us through that?
So when we were at the Rossing Marathon, I attended that one. I did a 5 kilometer.
And now you're stepping into 21.
Yes, I'm going all
because
the way.
Usually people go from 5 to 10.
No. I'm doing it.
21,
I'm doing it. I'm going all full out.
Okay.
I'm going to 21.
Okay. I might join.
So we realized, I saw that there were a few runners that ran in socks, that didn't have shoes to run in. And there is a lady called Operi. She has Operi and Sydney Foundation. They get kicks together from whoever is a runner or just someone that would want to buy a pair of shoes for a runner. So the idea is to have a box at the event itself, but in advance, if you would like to, you can always contact me, and then we can get the shoes to her, and then she will give to these runners that will come and run that don't have shoes. But then we also have a project called Sanlam Vision for Change.
Okay. So
the proceeds that come from this complete event will then go to a project within that visual impaired aspect, but it will be in Swakop. We have not identified a visual impaired organization yet.
Okay.
We will do it once we are settled with the marathon.
Okay, but from your side, from Sanlam, how many of you guys are taking part in the marathon? Is it just you? Is it just you taking the lead? Or
taking the lead from 5 to 21. Well, there's a lot of, we have a few constant runners.
Okay.
But those ones have already registered. We don't have a specific number as to how many employees are there. But currently all employees can register for free. We pay for them. So we have a lot of influx of them coming and asking whether they can register. Yeah.
Okay.
So we will see on the day itself.
Okay, registration wise, where can people register? How much does it cost?
Yes, so it's online. There's a link on our social media platforms as well as our media partners, which is NMH and NBC. So you can find the QR code, scan it, and it will take you straight to the registration point. Payments are done online as well, or EFT or Pay Today. Okay. But it will state on your registration where to go from there. For 5 kilometers, you pay $20 for registration. For 10 kilometers, it's $50 for registration. And then 21 and 42, it's $100 each. Yeah. So we just need to mention that it's first come, first serve basis when you get to a collection of your numbers and T-shirts. Yeah. Not everyone will get. Sometimes also the benefit comes from when you pay early.
You pay
And when
early.
you register on time.
Yeah. Then you get the.
Then you get it, yeah. So those are we are trying to, we will communicate with time. We're trying to have Windhoek people register in Windhoek one day before the actual marathon. And then it will be a easier point when we get to the coast, yeah.
Okay, why should people sign up? Let's talk about why people should show up at the Sanlam Coastal Marathon.
I think there are two things. I think, like I mentioned earlier, health reasons. I would be doing it for health reasons, and that would be physically and mentally.
Physically and mentally.
And I think most of the actual elite or just normal runners are doing it for their own reasons.
Yeah.
I've realized it's a mental thing. I saw with the Rossing Marathon, the 42 guys and the 21-kilometer runners, it takes a lot. When they're running there, I'm just thinking, what are these guys thinking?
Even driving
But for
42.
whatever their reasons are, you know, I think that's the actual goal for you. But the goal for Sanlam is to really make sure that we bring that health aspect into the whole thing, and make sure that we have fun, because this is also a family event. So that's two reasons. The last one is that for 42-kilometer male and female, if you do well, you stand a chance to go to the Sanlam Cape Town Marathon.
The one that's in South Africa.
Fully,
It's only
fully
for 41.
paid trip.
Fully paid trip.
Yes, it's only for 42.
Wow. So wait, how many people are qualifying out of the 42 and the 21? Is it only 3?
Yes.
3 for
the
each.
final winners are just 3. Yes, 3
So
for
if
each. Yeah.
those 3 all get through,
Yeah,
then they stand a
chance
to go to the one in Cape Town.
Yes.
Well, wow, that's fantastic. Fully paid trip. Well, there you guys heard it from the lady herself here, updating us on the prestigious event that we are all waiting for. I think I'll take part, but I'll start off with a 5, like you started off with.
Just start off with 10. Don't underestimate.
No, I did 3 somewhere in the weekend, and I couldn't breathe. So let's keep it at 5.
We'll give you 5.
Yes. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being with us here in studio.
Thank you too.
Well, there you guys heard it. The Sanlam Coastal Marathon that's coming really soon. So you guys should stay tuned. Please do register and make sure you meet us there.
Today's show's international segment, Globetrotter, is up next with Ari Hogard.
Muscle and joint pain should not be the reason you can't perform at your best. Norflex Gel. It also shouldn't be the reason you miss that important deadline. Norflex Gel. Or miss those precious moments that matter the most. Norflex Gel. Norflex Gel penetrates through the skin, numbing the area and relieving pain and inflammation. Norflex Gel is now available in the pharmacy aisle and in supermarkets. New Norflex Gel Fort is available for stronger anti-inflammatory action.
Beat the pain with Norflex Gel.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhcomm.na.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with soccer news first. It's the UEFA Champions League that was first round of the quarterfinals, and a big result for Manchester City. They played at home, they beat Bayern Munich by 3-0, so a big result for Manchester City. And it was Erling Haaland, their striker, that also scored a goal, and he's been a sensation for Manchester City. It's his first season at Manchester City, only 22 years old, and it was his 45th goal in 39 games. That's across all competitions that he scored for Manchester City. In the other quarterfinal first leg, it was Inter Milan that won away from home. They beat Benfica by 2-0. The return leg of both these games will be played on the 19th of April. Continuing with tennis news, it's the Rolex Monte Carlo tennis tournament on the ATP Men's Tour that continue. It's a thousands tournament, so it was the number one seed, Novak Djokovic. He's through to the round of 16. In the round of 32, he beat Ivan Gavlov of Russia by 7-6 and 6-2. Also, number 2 seed, Stefanos Tsitsipas, he's through to the next round. It was Benjamin Bonzi that had to retire hurt. The score was 4-1 in the first set when Bonzi had to retire, so Tsitsipas through to the round of 16 as well. Then number 3 seed, Alexander Zverev, he had to work hard. He had to come back from a set down. He beat Alexander Bublik, and the score was 3-6, 6-2, and 6-4. And then lastly, also number 4 seed, Andrei Rublev, he beat Jerome Meneur, and the score 4-6, 6-2, and 6-2. And continuing international sports news with cricket news, the much anticipated Ashes cricket series that will start on the 16th of June at Edgbaston. That's the first of 5 tests. That's between England and Australia. It's a long history of cricket between the two countries, England being the host this time in the 5 tests. The captain of England, Ben Stokes, say that they will not alter their attacking approach to Test cricket. They won 10 of the last 12 Test matches that they played with Stokes as captain and also Brendan McCullum as their coach. Brendan McCullum, a former New Zealand international cricket player, he brought that very attacking play when he started as coach just a few months ago. Also, Ben Stokes said that they asked for fast and flat pitches for all 5 the venues, and he said that it will suit his batsmen. But also, England do have bowlers that is quite old in years. That is Stuart Broad, he's 36 years old, and Jimmy Anderson is a veteran and is 40 years old. So they will maybe not want to bowl on too many flat pitches, but maybe it's a bit of mind games from Ben Stokes. But that first test starting on the 16th of June in Edgbaston. 5 tests it will be. Closing off today's international sports news with MotoGP news. The next one is this coming weekend on Sunday. It's the Grand Prix of the Americas. That will be in Austin in Texas. News from that race is that 8-time world champion, that's Marc Marquez. He is still out with the injury. He injured his hand. He had surgery, so he will not be racing yet in Austin. It's still Mario Beccesi of Italy that's leading on his Ducati after 2 races. He's got 50 points. And then also from Italy, it is Francesco Bagnaia. He's got 41 points, also on a Ducati. In fact, the first 4 on the points is all 4 from Ducati. And a bit lower down, the first one from KTM is South African Brad Binder. He's got 22 points. He's on 8th position on the log at the moment. That's Brad Binder on his KTM. That's the Grand Prix of the Americas this coming Sunday in Austin, Texas. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again tomorrow. Goodbye.
E-Ticket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
That ends today's show. Catch us again tomorrow, same place, same time.